Why is it always some old black and white boy telling us young fellas that we ain't relevant in a world that embellishes like a relative content from these elements? You call them stars, I call them settlements, cause they didn't settle for settlements built on a steady sediment. Ashes from the already crashed and burned, dust from past residents. So I can feel it in my bones, I'm feeling in the zone. More when I'm on the way, but the same when I'm feeling home. So I'm comfortable, I know you are too. Me and Powers R1D2, Star Wars Harvest Moon feast food. But please don't come peaceful, but kill that noise if it's at all equal. I tell you what, man, let's make it equal. So I can show you the math, but I don't do sequels. Instead, I'ma use physics to determine how we move. Use ethics to perspective our objective. Because our efforts to fulfill our destinies, the universe expected. So we gotta fight back, take the night back, take our lives back. Our efforts must be twice that of our enemies.
Well, how we doing, everybody?
Doing good,
Know
bro.
what it is? Squadcast podcast.
Episode 99.
Episode
1 trillion, somewhere in there between 99 and 1 trillion. You know. Any counters out there, please do us a favor. Look into that. We tried our best, but we failed a few times. So
Subscribe
to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to Junkyard Gang. All laugh, no breaks. They're doing the damn thing.
Right. Last episode is probably the funniest episode so far.
Hey, I appreciate the shit you're doing too, bro.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
So I'm doing it for both of the channels too. So
Gratitude.
I just posted a video of the fishing trip though.
Yo,
I took.
we appreciate all the subscribers that we got. If y'all ain't noticed, I've been noticing they keep shooting up more and more and more and more.
Right.
A lot more clicks. I've been looking at the analytics and all that. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get that YouTube check.
Exactly.
We trying to get that YouTube, buddy. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, y'all having a good Saturday?
Yeah. So far, shaved my head.
Everybody good?
Got some.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
I picked up a shift today.
Oh, you.
That's terrible.
I'm up at
That's terrible.
when I get off.
Oh,
bad.
man.
But anyway, yes, I'm good. I'm breathing.
I haven't worked on a Saturday in years at this point.
Hey,
Man.
if y'all don't know out there, family, Godmama got vaccinated.
You got the second round? You got the second one?
She got vaccinated. She got
In life Flint now. In life Flint.
Hey, I get my
all over the world now.
So y'all get 3 shots. I'm doing for my second Moderna. Yeah, the Pfizer gets 3. We talked about this.
Can I quit?
Yeah. I don't know about that's between y'all.
I mean, yeah, you can. It's like the flu shot. I'm gonna be doing this forever. I'll probably weighing off the vaccines eventually. Just start taking my chances once the herd immunity arrives. So we'll see what.
So how you feel about the vaccines?
To each his own.
To each his own.
Respect
Right. I feel on that.
What was that? Right.
I get my second Moderna shot on the 5th. How's your boy? And I'm gonna be fully vaccinated until they say I need a 3rd shot.
Right. And then like, well, let's see. What do the numbers look like? You know, that's my stance.
Well,
so.
we know who to go after if anything happens. So if we fall out.
Hey, we coming for you, little Tony. We need the little Italian man in our corner. We good.
But I got traveling to do, and I can't travel without it. So.
I feel you on that job requirement.
And I don't feel like sticking nothing in my nose every time I gotta go.
Oh,
I feel you on that one.
I haven't had to have a COVID. Have you? So you've had to have one?
Never.
I never had
Have you had that? Oh, man. I apologize. That's horrible. I'm not having it.
I'm sorry. I blew it. I fucked up. Yo, family, YouTube. We got a very, very, very special person in the building. Y'all see this person to my left. This woman right here is the Seamoss Queen. You know what I'm saying? The health divine queen of the city. You know what I'm saying? She got your brother yours truly looking good out here. You know what I'm saying? I've been on my Seamoss minute since she came out. You know what I'm saying? But introduce yourself. Let us know. You know what you got in the bag. What you bringing.
My name is Star. My real name is Starleana. And my business is called El Joie. I think a lot of people know how to pronounce it.
I didn't know.
Ask me tomorrow.
It's my last name, which is Lovejoy in French.
Oh, okay.
Sounded Frenchy.
Yeah.
So I tried smoothies. I thought it was going to be 3. So
No, you good. You good. What flavors we got in there?
So mango, strawberry, and then there's like a mango, strawberry, blueberry.
Nice. Okay.
They're all mine.
Never. Wait a minute. I'm a walking testimony of the Seamoss. You know what I'm saying? Like, I posted a snap. All I do is Seamoss and work out and try to eat clean, and I feel good. My energy is up. Like, there's a lot of differences I've noticed in myself since I've been doing it. But
let me ask you, how did you come across Seamoss?
So I've been into
Not the rhyme. I'm a former rapper. I'm in rehabilitation right now. So.
I've been into it for a few years. My mom, what made me really get into it, my mom, she got a little sick, and they started prescribing her all these medications, and I'm just like, let's find something natural.
Right.
Like, when you think about it, a lot of your medicine is on Earth already.
Facts.
So I just kind of researched it.
Shout out DR.SEBI.
Yeah.
I didn't I do Shout out to DR.SEBI.
For sure.
He's been one of the main proponents of Seamoss and all the wonderful things it can do.
Natural healthcare.
Natural. I was telling these guys that I'm fortunate to have you here because I've been wanting it for a while.
Oh, really?
But I didn't really trust ordering it online and all that other stuff. So I was skeptical. And then as I kept seeing your products more and more, I'm like, okay,
good.
Let me go ahead and try this out. And I haven't had an issue. I had the gel, the smoothies, the juices. I've had it all. And I haven't had a complaint.
So what's the process on the...
I had nothing. So you don't need this, right?
Without feeling, my body craves it now, so I gotta have it. It's
once you start taking it, you feel weird when you're not.
For real, you don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
So without revealing any, trade secrets, what's a general process for how you will make a smoothie?
So basically, I clean my Seamoss. That's the hardest.
So I'm imagining you in a neoprene suit out on the East Coast somewhere with a large bag, some sort, just harvesting your own seaweed, right? That's your first step?
Well, it's not seaweed, it's Seamoss.
Seamoss.
Product, bro.
Right, so educate me then. So maybe, can you tell me what is Seamoss?
Seamoss, basically, it comes from a rock in the Caribbean Ocean. Where I get mine from is like the Caribbean. So it grows on a rock. And you harvest it and you let it air dry, so it's all natural.
Okay. And then, so you get that and then you clean it and...
Yes, I get it and clean it. That's the process. You have to clean it a certain type of way. A lot of people really don't know how to clean it. That's why a lot of people are scared to take it because some people have that smell. That's the smell. Mine doesn't have none of
Not
that.
At all. Not at all. Not at all.
So is this, it's like a leaf or is this...
It's a form of a seaweed, but it's like a white, squishy.
Don't tell him that because then he's going to keep saying it's a seaweed.
It really is, but it's moss. So
right, okay.
Yeah.
More like a film maybe?
Yeah, it's like a jelly type of product.
Right, nice.
It's not the stuff floating in the river.
No.
You can't go to, you know what I'm saying, and go pick up fish and go get it out.
No.
So one of the questions, like, what made you want to become your own boss, your own CEO?
Sure.
You know, and venture into something that nobody's here doing.
Well, first of all, because it was different. I wanted to do something different that nobody in Des Moines was really doing. I feel like everybody does the clothes, and you know me, I'm kind of
Shout out Flight School, Mike James.
We got t-shirts and masks right now, so.
Not even the clothes. I mean, what everybody does is beautiful. I just wanted to do something different.
Most
And like
definitely.
I said, I started it because of my mom. So just, I had a lot of idle time on my hands, and I'm very creative. So just using my idle time as something that I can turn into a business, something I enjoy doing.
Yeah.
So that's why.
I mean, you're doing the damn
So it did
thing.
a good thing for your mom then?
Yeah, it helped her a lot. She was on a walker. She really couldn't walk, and now she's up walking the park every day.
Hey.
She's an angel.
Yeah.
Hey, good round of applause for mom dudes making it, you know what I'm saying? That's serious. We need all our elders in the city, try to guide the youth and all that, especially mom dudes, you know what I'm saying?
I have a question. Is there any contribute to the hair? Like, does it do anything to the hair?
I don't know if that's some sort of weird slight comment, but that's fine. You know what?
You hang all day, you know what I'm saying?
Your beard
So the plain Seamoss is what you can use on your skin and on your hair. You can use it as like a deep conditioner. So that's just plain with no fruit added. It's just pretty much mixed and cleaned and gelled up.
Okay.
And you can leave it on for a deep conditioner for like an hour. I do it like when I take my braids out, and it has helped my hair grow. My hair is down to the middle of my.
That's what I'm saying. Well, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they you know, but
Ears.
Yeah.
so
It'll help a lot.
I seen your post on Snap. We talked about this. All right. How you were talking about Cmos helping guys with the skin.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah. So basically the same way you're putting it in your hair, you can put it on your beard. 30 minutes every night. It'll help if you have like ingrown hairs, patchiness. It'll really promote.
I ain't right on my head there.
No, I don't think
Nah, I ain't been putting it on my face.
It's a dab though, right? That's all you need. You bottle that at the
I
last
mean,
you
bro, you got like this, bro. I mean, I can dress this, bro. Don't do that. You got the Bam Bam Bigelow. Don't do it like that.
All right. So, again, how long have you been doing this?
It's been about 2 years.
2 years. Okay.
When I really got into it, I knew about it, but I didn't really start playing with it until maybe 2 years ago.
Okay.
So I kind of threw a question at you about your, you know, your passion, where did it come from? Obviously, but you answered that because you said your mom wasn't feeling well. We got tired of using European Anglo-Saxon medicines and all this other stuff. So we went back to our roots.
Yeah.
Okay. So no need to go ahead and get into that. We got that. That's a passion. Saving Mom Dukes.
Yeah.
And then that turned into being a business. So how'd your first vendor show go? We talked about it, but let the people know how your first vendor show went.
It went good. I was really nervous. I ain't gonna lie. I'm still learning.
And where was it at again?
It was on the east side. I forget the exact name. Estrada or something.
Okay.
In the building. But K's Cuties is actually the one that did it.
They be doing good. Now shout out Case Cuties, by the way.
Most definitely. But it went good. So I'm very happy.
You sold out?
I sold out.
Nice.
So
Everything.
you got the smoothies, the juices, the gel, and you got salads I saw too. But that's not Seamoss, right? You
No.
talked about that. I was hyped when I saw it. I was like, oh, that's not me. I didn't even put it again. Help with him. You know what
I guess I could drizzle some on top, but you know.
I feel like someone needs to start a salad truck.
So when you say salads, what you mean just like fresh cut
Yeah.
greens and salads?
Everything. Local
Okay.
salad. So
Taco truck, you got your all this other stuff.
Sure, I
that
can
kind of
find that.
I think
I
our
can find
next
that.
question was going to be, you know, my future plans. So I'll leave that when we get there.
Okay.
So when I saw the salad, I'm talking about that's like
I didn't.
restaurant quality.
Mhm.
She got the eggs in there, tomato, lettuce,
Sometimes
chicken. Like,
you know that.
does that guy see moss in it too? Because I want it. You know what I'm saying? She's like, nah, I'm not. I'm like, okay, all right, maybe we'll talk about that.
Does it do anything as far as like weight gain, weight loss, or anything in that nature?
So as long as you're using the product right with a clean diet, you will see weight loss.
Now, define clean diet for the people.
Clean diet is no fried.
I'm sure that includes beer, right?
Right?
Please tell me that includes beer.
Yeah, no beer.
No beer.
Clean diet, water, natural
We'll find a
products.
balance. We'll find a balance.
Veggies.
Yeah, lots
Okay.
of fruits and vegetables.
Lots of fruits and veggies. All right.
If you're using it right, you'll see some weight loss.
Well, I'm gonna just need you to find something for the weight gainers and figure that out because we all have problems out here at Skinny Folk.
Yeah.
It's not always easy being skinny.
I'm a walking testimony of that, you know, but my weight fluctuates
Mine
between
does,
like
too.
188 to like 195. I'm never going to hit 200 pounds again in my life.
I
You know,
got
shout out to being in college when that happened.
78
You know,
at my highest, and I was
being
pregnant.
6'5" don't help my cause out neither, but you know, that's neither here nor
Right,
there.
right. I actually, it's funny that you were talking about modern medicine versus,
Don't start your
These
bullshit,
natural
bro.
medicines. No, because
I was said something I was shit before, bro. You
First
said
of
something I
all,
was
I said it was funny, so you should anticipate a laugh.
Okay.
I mean, it's being it's not really funny, but I'm just saying.
I mean,
You know how we say this.
I'm just saying, this is coming from a Trump supporter.
I'll get the hell out of here now. You see this shit? Point is, I was actually just at the doctor's Thursday getting my
Okay.
knee looked at because I messed up my knee last month. and I just got a prescription for some sort of anti-inflammatory. And my question was gonna be, because actually I got way too for the first time in like 2 years, and man, devastating numbers.
Devastating.
Devastating. No.
You got like, I don't know.
That would be way bigger in my life, but
Exactly.
man, a year ago, buddy, I tell you what, worst thing ever happened to me was the pandemic.
Pandemic hit everybody.
I tell you what, my question, I said all that to say, does it help with inflammation?
It helps with that as well, yeah.
All right.
It helps with a lot of stuff. It has a lot of it.
All you black people running around with gout.
Medication.
You know what I'm saying? All the black people running around with gout, y'all. I'm telling you, y'all take these gout pills, y'all be looking to the natural way.
Yeah.
So, explain the difference between the regular plain Cmos and then the purple Cmos.
So purple is a stronger form. Now that I don't mix with any fruit or anything, that's for my people that's really on their healthcare journey.
I'm not get into that.
It has a stronger taste because the process is different. It dries differently, so that's why it's a different color.
Okay.
And so pretty much if you're on your healthcare journey, I would suggest that it's more pure and more stronger.
Yeah,
It's just harder to take.
I'm trying to stay committed on my healthcare journey. Like I don't drink sodas and nothing like that. I don't drink high sugar juices and nothing like that. I try to drink a lot of water, fruits, veggies. I do meal preps, chicken, brown rice, stuff like that.
Go.
So I mean, it's hard. Trust me. Them days I be wanting chips, and I be like, you gotta be disciplined. You know what I'm saying? Oreos, kids run around with Oreos in the house and shit like that. Ice cream, I was like, oh my God. Especially if I've been partying, y'all.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard, man. Going to a restaurant and not being able to indulge because you want to make sure you're sticking to what you're doing.
Can Seamoss then only be a natural product? Is there synthetic Seamoss? Is there?
Why would you want to? You wouldn't want to add nothing to it that's fake.
Right. Well, right, for sure.
You don't want to defeat the purpose of it.
Right.
I guess I'm more just curious. It's like, is there an industry of like fake Seamoss as well? That
I'm sure.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe so.
A lot of people think that they're buying Seamoss off like Amazon and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's full grown. It's not real. They're not getting it off the island.
Okay.
I see.
Okay.
Good. Pool grown. That sounds like the worst type of thing.
Can you imagine growing? You know what I'm saying? Like, hell about here.
Yeah.
These are full grown apples. I don't know if you knew that or not, but
Yeah.
just go right down and they're sticking on the side of the pool.
So we kind of touched on it maybe a couple minutes ago, but future goals, future plans. Where do you see yourself, your business, maybe a couple years down the line? Do you figure you might introduce other Seamoss products, things of that nature, merchandise?
Of course. I really want my own storefront. That's my goal.
That
now.
would be big. That would be big in the city. Seriously.
That way, I have my fresh salads, like she was saying, where people don't have to order. You could just pull up and get your stuff at.
Right.
And then, after that, I really want to open up like a grocery store that's for our people in our neighborhood.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we
It's
really
coming
don't
from the
have
black woman.
where you're
It's coming
comfortable.
from the black woman.
Yeah, where you could go in and
What the fuck is y'all talking about?
I have that problem. I have to go way out to Mill Civic to get some of the stuff I need.
Mm.
And I don't feel welcome there. I ain't gonna lie, no offense, but
No. On podcast, we keep it real. We don't take too kind to the European Anglo-Saxons because they never took too kind to us. We're gonna keep it real. That's what I call it, white folks.
That's why
That's
I
the
don't understand why they can't like us.
You know what I'm saying?
We've been through the most. We get the most.
Yeah.
And we still be like, hey, just stay over there.
Yeah.
But they just,
Now
so something in our neighborhood for us.
most definitely.
you're not
For
invited.
sure.
Yeah.
That's huge. Like that's real big. I mean, I commend you. I hope you can get something like that. I'll be one of your loyal customers. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've always been a proponent of having the community having something of our own. We did a couple shows about black businesses and thriving, especially here in Des Moines. You know how it is. That was another one of the questions.
Tough place.
I can just go ahead and transition into that. So when you came out, what you were going to do, how did you feel the city was going to be receptive to your product?
I did not. I was very nervous. I thought people
Why?
were going to talk about it because
Okay.
it's not something more idea for Black people to kind of sell.
I would feel like it's something that they haven't seen, so that the skepticism would be there.
Yeah.
And of course, you know how people here in the city is anyway.
Yeah.
For some reason, we can't be supportive of each other and do something kind, and you know, you don't have to necessarily buy the product, but share the word.
Maybe the question is then, how did you overcome that? Did the product just speak for itself, or did you run into some resistance initially, then have to kind of walk your way, through it, as you were learning?
It was the new year. I was like, I'm going to start a new year. I just got out there. I wasn't fully ready, but I was like, if I don't do it now, I probably won't.
Right. Now or never. I mean, was that not what that podcast? We linked up, it's like, we go do it now or not do nothing at all. And here we are.
All of y'all out there.
All
Y'all got something on your mental that you want to do.
Don't
Push
be scared.
yourself as far as you can go, because you never know how far you get. And if you wait till tomorrow, you never know if you're going to have the same opportunity. So don't wait.
I'm still tripped out over the store and the grocery store. Like, I'm like, we need that.
My biggest thing is customer service. My response is quick. My answers are quick. So, I think that's what Black people we want somewhere where we feel welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Is that not what we talked about? We talked about how great customer service is actually lacking in the Black community. We don't know how to treat each other.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that is a cause for business to not strive and continue to develop as well, because when you walk in and somebody's giving you attitude and you just ask a simple question, it's just like, the fuck did I do?
I just feel a lot of folks, to me, my opinion, I feel like they try to sell to the popular crowd, or answer the messages and all that to the popular people, or people that got more funds than others, or well-known people versus people that are trying to get in, or it's my first time, like put them to the side, like, okay, whatever. And then that's where I feel where we should take accountability. Like, if that does happen, we shouldn't go straight to the internet and say, oh, well, this bitch, blah, 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 blah. And she didn't answer me in 2 minutes. And, like, don't do all that. It goes hand in hand on both. If it's bad customer service, just write them a message. Look, lady.
Golden rule comes into play there.
I will say this. Every interaction that I have with her, like, she's always responding. She never, I'll send her a message and it's been waiting for like an hour or whatever. So she's always been prompt on her responses. And I follow the rules. I say what I want. She tells you what's the process. Let her know what you want. Send that cash out, and then she'll let you know when to come get it, because obviously it's freshly made. So how long does it take? And how many? I guess depending on your orders determines how many smoothies and juices you make. Because obviously when you buy it, it's only good for 2 weeks after, so.
So the soaking process is what takes the longest. That's why I tell people the next day, just so I'm not wasting product or anything. But it takes maybe to actually make it takes maybe 2 to 3 hours.
Okay.
So not
for one serving?
Well, no.
Like, that's dedication.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Okay.
Hold on. We gotta bring this out real quick. Look at this. You know what I'm saying? They come in the bottle. They come bottled up.
Oh, okay.
She got her logo on there. You know what I'm saying? This is what they come in, real professional.
Thanks.
Everything. You know what I'm saying? Let the people know how to get a hold of you to get your Seamoss.
Right,
no, that's mine.
This was mine. I got it.
It don't matter to me.
We just fight.
You go ahead and have that one, bro. Let the people know how they can get a hold of you.
So I have a Facebook page. It's called Lovejoy. Lovejoy. My bad.
I want to put you in.
Instagram, Snapchat. I have everything.
That's right.
My name is everywhere.
Hit her up.
If you're not on those, you can contact my personal Facebook. Whatever.
She's easy to get a hold of. So don't feel intimidated to reach out. If you're really about it, you really want to support, she's there for you. Like I said, she's always prompt with her responses and everything.
We'll put your contact down in the description.
Yeah. I put that in the description.
YouTube, so I will put that in the description.
Box. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Right. Make sure you subscribe to Junkyard Gang. All laugh, no breaks. You know what I'm saying?
Drop a comment. Who has had Seamoss before? Or who's just curious to try it?
I did get a question from somebody else. If you want to go ahead and throw that out there, but some brother Black did text me. He said, "What's the difference between regular sea moss and then there's Irish moss?"
So they're both the same. I mean, some come from different areas, but they're really both the same.
Okay.
So it's not really a difference.
Okay.
I prefer mine from the Caribbean, more sun.
That's our people, mother.
Our people.
Do we know like do you know like the main history behind Seamoss, how it came to be, or what, culturally speaking, where, it sounds like, obviously where it's at, the locals seem to have been, but what was the attraction, I guess, or is there what started it? Is there?
I mean, it's really still a secret. If you think about it, it's really been hidden from us for a reason.
That's
So
true.
Anything.
I mean, I'm still kind of doing my research on it too, honestly. It just kind of certain people know about it and certain people don't. And the Black people are really starting to know more.
Like we're so far behind though. Like cause I said before, shout out and rest in peace to DR.SEBI, because he's been one of the main advocates of that. Like he's been talking about Seamoss for decades.
Yep.
And how he's used that along with a strict diet and other things to actually cure people of ailments. When he
Well, I was saying these kid people HIV. Okay,
I did my
U.S. Supreme Court. Okay,
I did I shared that with y'all. Y'all don't know, what I'm saying?
Done this.
I've done this, shout out DR.SEBI. Like I said, that's where I heard about it from. And once he started speaking about it, of course, I have to do my research on it, and I've seen how beneficial it was for those of us in the community, black and brown people. And like I said, it just wasn't none of that here. And I just didn't trust something, like you said, I could have been getting pool moss for all I knew, And
since it has an expiration date on it, why would I want to buy from somebody in California?
Mm-hmm.
Or, when I can get it here?
Right.
It makes more sense.
Right.
But they're not telling you that it has an expiration. They're just, like, be real. Let's be real,
So maybe there's your false advertisers.
I mean, you're gonna have them in any.
Oh, for sure. I mean, that is the name of the game. It's a big old scheme out here. I just, not to be off subject, but I just heard about some people down in, I think, Georgia, who were setting up pay lots for COVID tests.
What?
And they're free. The COVID tests are free, but you could pay these idiots in the parking lot, $100 to get a free test.
That's crazy.
People will try to make money off of anything.
Anything.
So I look for the real thing.
The real deal.
Look for the real thing.
She's educating us,
Because they be coming
educating
at you for
everybody.
your life.
Mhm.
Every time they
Right.
send a request and you accept it, like, bing, hey, how you doing? I want to be your sugar daddy. Make some extra cash. Like, what is this?
What kind of messages you getting?
Sex trafficking and scammers. That's about all of it.
Yeah, shout out to the 400 for 4,000 and all y'all people that be doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever come in my inbox trying to do no shit like that with me. I'm smarter than that. All the card crackers and all that, y'all don't waste your time.
Nobody nothing. You
Nothing.
send me the money and then I'll be
Nothing.
nice and send you something
Right.
back. I ain't sending first.
Venmo that shit to me too.
Facts. Facts.
No way to get that back.
Damn.
So, have you been giving Seamoss to your son as well?
Yeah, he loves it. He drinks his little juices.
Okay.
It
That's a
helps
good
him
question.
have,
Kids like
it's good for people that have trouble going to the bathroom as well.
Oh, yeah.
Bowel movement.
Oh, it help you get your morning right.
It's gonna make you go, which you're really supposed to be going at least 2 times a day.
Right.
Or really after every time you eat.
That's
30 minutes.
it's actually supposed to be yeah.
Which is kind of hard, but take some Seamoss right after you eat, you're gonna go.
So this is last for 2 weeks?
Well, it's the smoothie, so yeah.
I tell you how I
You
do it.
probably drink it
I
faster
know,
than that.
So I mean, I get like 4 or 5 of these from like one time. So it's like to make it last, like I'll drink half in the morning and for breakfast, and then when I get done working out, I'll drink the rest of it, and then I'll just keep going about it and try to make it last as long as I can before I hit her back up for another 5 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But it's how you choose to consume it. With the gel.
Some people eat the whole jar in a day.
Yeah.
I swear.
Yeah.
They eat the gel?
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
mean,
you can eat it.
You can eat it as well?
yeah.
What does the gel taste
I
like?
put the gel in my oatmeal in the morning,
Yeah.
bro.
Wait, so you use the gel on your hair
So there's
and eat it.
the gel is more pure. So this is only cut with a little Cmos, and everything else is, you know, your almond milk, fresh fruits. But
Don't give the secret away.
Oh,
We don't give it away. Don't tell nobody.
well, they ain't going to the Caribbean. So,
So yeah, gel is more. It's just all Cmos with fruit, and it turns into like a gel or some. It depends on the flavor. Some are more jelly, some are more slimy.
I had pineapple and I've had strawberry, and I would either just eat a tablespoon of it or mix it in my oatmeal or whatever with fruit and whatnot. And then that's how I consumed it. I knew you could use the Seamoss gel for your face.
Yeah.
I never knew about the hair, so I'm glad you educated us on that. I never tried it on my face, so I'm definitely going to. I've been trying to, exfoliate and take care of my shit, you know what I'm saying?
I put it on my face every night.
You glowing? You're glowing.
So yeah.
My bad, Godmother. I'm sorry. Don't send the hit squad after me. Subscribe to the
I
channel.
might.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that. So you go come out with some merchandise too. You go come out with some shirts with your logo.
Right. About clothing gear.
I mean,
Yeah, I have to see how
you gotta put something in the. I mean,
Just get a couple. Something in every size.
you seen how you
And how do you
posting this?
How do you say the name again?
Lovejoy.
That's why.
Eljoie.
Eljoie.
Lovejoy.
All right. Eljoie.
So and then my little slogan is made with love and joy.
Oh,
Which is my last
oh,
name.
right. Yeah.
That's nice. Bars. I got a battle coming up. Eljoie. Okay. So, thank you for
you.
coming.
Thank you.
Most definitely.
2 years
Absolutely.
ago, you could never get me to talk. This is actually a learning lesson for me to be more outspoken.
Mhm.
I've
Oh,
never
for sure.
been-
Yeah, rep the brand. Yeah, get the name out. It sounds like you're having so much success so far. So the louder you are, the more success it seems.
I would say
Come
that
away.
every person that's come on here has
Same.
same thing you said.
Same.
Like I don't really talk on cameras, all that, like kind of
That's why I
reserved.
said it. I was like,
Because she knows I hit her up a long time ago. I asked her to come on the show. She was like, "Wow, what do you mean?" I was like, "It's not live. It's just recorded. And, it's
all right.
You can always stop. Hey, wait. No, wait. Hold on.
But get into some real life shit real quick before we kind of close out. Did you see the brother Ahmaud Arbery's killers were charged and convicted finally
About time.
for the brutal slaying of our brother in Georgia?
The
Ahmaud Arbery
is right. Charged with the hate crime specific.
Well, it was three. It was the father, the son, and the hillbilly.
The neighbor that called it in or whatever. Yeah.
Whoever.
Man, that is
That went to
super
jail?
terrifying.
They've
That
finally been convicted. This happened over about a year ago or a year or two ago, right? Like, it's been so long, and we've had so many other things happen. Obviously, with George Floyd.
The darker complected man or the light skinned one?
He was dark.
He was darker.
Is this one jogging?
The
Yeah,
job.
the jogger.
Okay, because I'm like, wait, hold on.
Yeah, and
There's so many.
Okay, yeah.
that's so sad.
Right.
Yeah, okay,
Right.
I remember.
That's why, you saw my hesitation, even
Right.
like who's the dumb
Right.
others? Like, oh, that's right. That's sad. That shit is
I mean,
devastating.
because
It shouldn't take that long. It ain't
Right.
no justice in taking our people out.
Now I want to know if they're going to prosecute the corrupt DA who helped hide it,
that's a good point.
the city or the local sheriff who helped hide it or helped not
Now
get
they
them
can-
prosecuted
Right.
initially for the whole thing.
They
Well,
So,
should come get
try to get them on the stand your ground laws.
We'll see. Obviously with the George Floyd verdict, we feel like we've achieved a tiny bit of justice. Obviously, I don't necessarily feel that way because even as we got some form of taste of victory, we still have our brothers being gunned down while the trial was going on. We talked about it. In North Carolina, the brother got executed basically with his hands on the steering wheel. They shot him in the back of his head. The 16-year-old girl in Ohio, they shot and killed her, even though she had a knife in her hand. But I'm not gonna get into all that. But they shot and killed her. The little Hispanic boy in Chicago, Toledo, they shot and killed him.
Damn, man.
I mean, I can keep going on, and this is all during the trial, George Floyd trial. You know,
Right.
and the kid in Brooklyn Center, I forget his first name. I think his last name is Wright. 20 years old. They pulled him over for having something hanging on his rearview mirror and expired tags. And European Anglo-Saxon woman thought she was reaching for a taser, reached for a gun, and fired in the car.
I think that's the one I was talking
How do you mistake
That
it? And the taser's on your left.
26-year vet, all the training in the world, and she still can't.
Exactly. So,
they
you
need
know,
more training.
Intentional.
They want more training.
intentional.
Star, we ever gonna get
For sure.
inducted?
I
We
agree
ever,
with that.
we ever gonna rise up?
I don't know. Hopefully, I mean, that's the
All I say is if we can't come together as one and love each other, when it comes time to us having to fight these, what's the word?
European Anglo-Saxons.
Y'all better come with it. I will shoot y'all too.
The purge is real.
No, there is no positive outcome in the race war. Okay,
No.
You know, all of one particular self-identifying race on any side, that is a complete and total loss. Okay, what we need is just the humanity as a whole to come together. All races, all creeds, all colors. The whole
That
Try.
right there is
drink some fucking Seamoss and chill the fuck out.
that is political.
No, that is not.
Yeah, it is, bro. Yeah. I forget. I know you on camera, and we're gonna post this for the world, so I know how you feel. I know you're trying to preserve.
No,
I'm not reserving anything. Yeah, I guess you voted for Trump. That's right. I didn't fucking around. He didn't vote for Trump, but he damn sure wore that MAGA hat though.
You too.
No, I mean we gotta do something. Brother Black ain't here for us to shit on a little bit. No, I'm just fucking around. We love Brother Black. We love Brother Black. Brother Black was moving from his apartment, so that's the reason why he's not here.
Happy birthday.
And then he had a birthday on the 29th.
Birthday,
Happy
Brother
birthday,
Black.
Brother Black, and his twin brother Danny as well. They're not identical twins. but
Okay, I
fraternal
was gonna
twins,
say,
so,
what?
They're twins?
Yeah, they're twins.
I never knew
I did
that.
not know that.
Yeah.
I thought Greg was always older.
Well, he's older by 2 minutes.
Shut up.
Other than that, I mean, like I said, we're very appreciative of having Star on here. I'll make sure I put her
I didn't have
information in there in the description box to go ahead and contact her. And I hope everybody out there in YouTube land have a great day. It's a beautiful Saturday here in Des Moines. I don't know what you guys got planned, but I'm gonna go to the crib and finish doing my yard work and probably hang out with my kids and shit like that.
I gotta go help a man dig a ditch.
Security of
Maybe.
the world.
Hopefully he's done. So
But before I do any of that, I'm gonna sit here, edit up this video, and do what I do. So
Make sure you subscribe to the channel, y'all.
subscribe, like, comment, all that good
all
stuff.
that good stuff. So
Tell
with
your
that-
mama.
Hey,
Nah.
hey, with that being said, peace to the family. Y'all be healthy out there.